Wow, what a beautiful spring day in Chatham, New Jersey. Look at Main Street. Look at all these shops. It's a bummer the corona's doing what it's doing. Well, what do we have here? Oh my, it's Frames on Main and Legends Gallery. Let's go have a look. Wow. Closed. Well, not a bad way to start. Look at that beautiful painting of Kobe Bryant. Welcome to Legends Gallery and Frames on Main, everyone. My name's Randy Dembo. I'm the co-owner here, and I thought I'd give you a little tour of what we're doing here at Chatham. Chatham's downtown. So, we are a picture frame store. By the way, this is all very well written and carefully rehearsed, so just be prepared. So, we are a picture frame store. As you can see, we have gold frames, we have black frames, wooden frames, silver frames, don't forget those, very important. We are also an art gallery, and we specialize in sports art. So let's go back to Kobe Bryant here. This is an amazing painting that was just completed a week or two ago by the sports artist Mark Cannell. It's a 30 by 40 acrylic on canvas depicting one of the most iconic images of Kobe's that there is. So we'll move along. I'm not going to give prices and things, so if anybody is interested in pricing on the works that we have, give us a call. It's 973-635-6505. If you want to go to our websites, we have two. One for Legends Gallery, which is legendsgallery.net. And for the picture framing, we have a website that is framesonmain.net. Again, carefully rehearsed and well choreographed. So I'm going to move around the shop here, and I'll just point out some highlights. Mariano Rivera, you may have heard of him. This one didn't get straightened, so that will bother me. Come on. Okay, so let's look around. We have some amazing hand-painted helmets by Mark Cannell again. He's our artist in residence. This is hand-signed by Eli Manning during the escape, during the Super Bowl 42. As we walk around, the incredible catch itself, and signed by David Tyree as well. That's a unique item and pretty neat. We'll move around. We'll look at our back wall here. This is kind of our hockey area a little bit. We've got Henrik Lundqvist and Eddie Jockman, for those who remember him. Joe Namath, who doesn't remember him? What's his name? Mark Messier from the Rangers holding the Stanley Cup. That's another painting by Mark Cannell. Pretty impressive. A few more works by Mark Cannell. Like I said, it's the Mark Cannell Gallery. The Mets 86 victory celebration collage signed by a whole bunch of people. In fact, this one is actually signed by Bill Buckner, which is now a impossible signature to get. R.I.P. to him. And here is a beautiful jersey that's hand-painted by Mark Cannell of Sam Darnold, the New York Jets quarterback. So I'm just going to do a brief look around, because as I hear myself talk, I want to have it stop. So we'll keep going and look at some of the things. Derek Jeter, you may have heard of him. Another piece by Mark Cannell. Aaron Judge, All Rise. Nice signed piece by him. More paintings by Mark Cannell. MVP of the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes. MVP of another Super Bowl, Drew Brees. These are all 30 by 40 paintings. And this was one of my favorites, Eli. Now, this is hand-signed and inscribed two-time Super Bowl MVP by Eli. That's quite a piece right there. And then we've got, of course, Joe Willie again. Nice piece. And then, as timely as ever, the great one, Michael Jordan. This is a beautiful 30 by 40 canvas. I'm sure if you've seen The Last Dance, this is on everybody's mind right now. That really is great. So we have a lot of things, as you can see. So we've got a handful of 8 by 10s here that are great for little gifts. Graduations coming up, Father's Day. I need not remind you of that. You can see we've got everybody here. Jeter, Mantle, some Red Sox, boo. Eli again. LeBron, there's Daniel Jones, Derek again, the judge. We got just about everybody here. The Greek Freak, here's Casey Stengel. Who else is in there? Billy Martin, Yogi Berra, and Phil Rizzuto. Saquon Barkley, that big jump over the Bears player in that one game that was great. So a little bit of everything. We'll come back around. Martin Brodeur, Stanley Cup, 3-time Stanley Cup champion. It's another piece by Mark Cannell. And number 56, Lawrence Taylor. That's a good one there. Okay. And here is our store mates, Chatham Sports Shop. You may have heard of them, been around a long time. And then we also do some fine art. We've gotten back into the fine art over the years. So this section here incorporates an artist that once was local, Kim Weisenborn. She now resides in Paris and Vero Beach, respectively, back and forth. But her and I were classmates in Chatham Township, went to school together, gladiators. So these are a couple of her paintings here. And then we have, some of you may have seen these. These are some very unusual animals from an artist out in, where is he? He is in Australia. Sorry, I was reading the comments from below. So we've got a fox, we've got a koala, we've got Winston the elephant, we've got a big bear. There's a host of others of these. So I'm just going to browse around here and we'll look at some of these paintings. So it's like a virtual art gallery. And so I'll just say, obviously right now we're closed. The virus is, we are considered non-essential. So what we're hoping is that maybe people will see these things and be prompted to either give a call and say, gee, I saw that painting of the Moulin Rouge, how much is that? Or whatever else you might say about it. Or have questions, you can give us a call. Again, the number's 973-635-6505. We can give you pricing, we can give you dimensions. We will be, on Monday, we'll be able to do curbside pickup, and we'll do delivery as well, of course. So we're still here, we're still doing work. This is our rack of, some random 8x10, loose 8x10 photos. We have just about everyone. And then we also have some helmets and some hats, hand signed by a bunch of the athletes. I don't know how many of you know, but we've actually had quite a few athletes make appearances here in this store in Chatham. Eli Manning, for one, Bill Parcells, Keith Hernandez, Sam Darnold from the Jets starting quarterback. That was pretty exciting. Lawrence Taylor, we've had a few times. Keith Hernandez from the Mets. So we've accumulated quite a collection of sports memorabilia that's hand-signed that was done by us in our facilitation here. We have Mike Piazza here. He wasn't at the store, but this is a great piece that we got from an authorized dealer since we're in Met country here, and Yankee. Rudy Rudiger, Rudy, was my nickname in high school, because I'm sure everyone's interested in that. So this is a hand-signed piece by him. This is Rudy on the field. It's a hand-signed piece. And Lawrence Taylor, hand-signed, sacking Randall Cunningham. That was pretty cool. Anyway, so that is Legends Gallery. We do a lot of things. If we don't have it, we could probably get it for you. So if there's something you're thinking that your father or brother or any member of the family might like, give us a call. If we can't get it, we'll have a party. Anyway, so let's talk about picture framing. My partner Greg Daly and I, we've been framing pictures for many years. We've done quite a few things. We have framed large mirrors. We have framed shoes, shovels, ground-breaking shovels for construction sites. There's really nothing that we can't do. This is one area here that I'm going to show you. These are actually some family members. Some creative ways that you can take your old photographs and instead of just having them in a drawer in an old shoebox, put put them in a frame and have them displayed in a keepsake forever. The other service that we also offer is to take these original photos, scan them, and make digital copies for you, or make prints if you want to sell them to relatives. So say, for instance, let's say here, this is dear old dad. So he has two sisters, and I have two sisters. So what I did was I found this photo in the archives, made some copies of it, framed the original, and then was able to either digitally email to relatives or in other parts of the country, or make prints and they could send those away, frame them and send them away either way. So you can see here's a couple of unique styles, different techniques of framing antique photos. That's my dear grandmother. And so this is a little bit quite formal, actually, in that gold ornate frame around it. And then we did a little decorative matting with the two it's called a V groove, that line inside the mat. I'm sure if there were people conversing with me right now, they would be telling me to shut up. But anyway, here's dear old mom and her mom. And what we're able to do is take two photos in one frame. That's pretty cool. So a couple of generations there. And I thought this was a nice combination of matting with the sort of antique blue to go with that's actually Lakeshore Drive in Chicago. So that sort of emulates the sea behind her. And this is dear old mom and her knife and fork that she used when she was a young gal. I sort of put them together. If you look closely, well, I'll make you look closely. We've got a little bit of a filigreed. It's called a fillet that goes on the inside, and that tends to sort of accentuate the outer frame. We went very formal with this. It is my mom, so there we go. And then we have this young lady now. Again, this is what I wanted to show you, is how this incorporates the utilization of multiple openings in one frame. So this is Greg's daughter, Erin, who's going to be a doctor any day now. And so we have shoots the right horses, obviously. So this is kind of a collection of that moment, and a nice little display. And actually, if you look closely, you can see this is actually a leather mat, which kind of works with the horse riding theme. There I am, if you look carefully. Okay, exciting. Another trend that's quite popular now is using white frames. We're doing a lot of work with white frames. So this happens to be a nice photograph of some flowers, some peonies, I believe. But whatever it could be is fine. This is another way to go, whether it's children's art or more contemporary art, where we have a lot of white frames. I can come back a little bit and show you. These are the rest of them. I don't want to, have people get sick if I just shake the thing. So quite a selection of white frames that gets lost. There we go. It's a little bit better. Okay. So colored frames. It's graduation time. We do a lot of diploma framing. So if your graduate gets their diploma and you need to have it framed, please come down. Give us a call. We'll try and give you a quote. Again, right now, we're not able to see people directly, but what we are working on is a virtual framing application where we'll meet you at the curb. You'll give us the artwork. We will pick out the matting and frame, and we'll employ either a Zoom technology or some sort of new way of showing you this. Well, you're at your house, we're here, you're still able to see the frames. It won't be as organic as actually touching the frames and seeing them close up, but you get the general gist of it. And hopefully very, very soon, all of this will be over and we can get back to normal and people can be in the store. Obviously we'll be practicing all the correct social distancing protocols and wearing masks, because we'll be wiping everything down. So, safety is key ingredient here for this. So, on behalf of myself and Greg Daly, my business partner, as I go around in circles, I will bid you adieu. We'll do one more time. Please remember us for custom framing. If you need any sports-related items, you can give us a call. You can go to our website, legendsgallery.net. We have a lot of these items on the website, and then you can see some of our work, a lot of examples of our work at framesonmain.net, and a list of our services. And I thank you very much. I also want to say thank you to Michelle Leese for her Keep Chatham Thriving campaign, which is, let's put it this way, awesome. I've been in town for over 40 years. This is a fantastic community. I know every merchant up and down the street. This is a tough time. And so Keep Chatham Thriving is a great way to do exactly that. Keep the merchants going, keep the restaurants going. So for that, I will say I'll leave you with a hand-signed, hand-painted Henrik Lundqvist jersey that we had framed as well. So if you have any questions, again, give us a call. And thank you, and good evening.